Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, these are weaponized.
Social media addiction is becoming more commonplace now. Teenagers are among the biggest consumers.
Social media companies could soon be in big trouble over how addictive their platforms have.
Growing evidence shows a darker side to the persuasive tricks used by the biggest platforms in the world.
Hello everyone. As we all know, social media has become one of the most important part of our daily lives, and it is also a very powerful tool for communication and connection. There are many benefits of social media if used in a correct way, but it also has a dark side. Studies have shown that social media addiction is a real phenomenon. The addiction of social media is very equals to the effects of drug addiction on our brain. The constant need for validation, the fear of missing out, and the dopamine hit from likes and notifications can lead to a cycle of dependency. Moreover, social media algorithms are designed to keep us hooked, often using targeted advertising to exploit our psychological understanding. This can have negative impacts on our mental health, including depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. In this video, we will be exploring the negative effects of social media on our lives, the science behind its addictive nature, and how we can combat its negative impact. Part 1. How social media is affecting our lives and its dark reality. Social media has revolutionized the way we communicate, socialize, and share information. It has opened up a world of possibilities that we could have never imagined before. However, the impact of social media on our lives is not always positive. Social media platforms are designed to keep us engaged for as long as possible, and they do this by using algorithms that personalize our feeds to keep us scrolling. This can lead to an addiction to social media that can have serious consequences on our lives. One of the most significant negative effects of social media is its impact on mental health. Studies have shown that the more time people spend on social media, the more likely they are to experience symptoms of depression. Social media can also create feelings of low self-esteem, as we compare ourselves to the idealized versions of others that we see online. Moreover, social media can also have a negative impact on our relationships. It can lead to feelings of jealousy and mistrust, as we see our partners interacting with others online. It can also create a sense of disconnection from those around us, as we spend more time engaging with our devices than with the people in our lives. Another dark reality of social media is its impact on our privacy. Social media platforms collect vast amounts of data on us, from our likes and dislikes to our location and search history. This data is then used to personalize our feeds and target us with advertisements. This data can also be sold to third-party companies, putting our privacy at risk. In addition, the social media can also have an impact on our physical health. Spending hours scrolling through our feeds can lead to poor posture, eye strain, and disrupted sleep patterns. Part 2. The science behind social media addiction. Social media addiction is a real thing. When we use social media, our brains release dopamine, a neurotransmitter that is associated with pleasure and reward. This release of dopamine creates a feeling of satisfaction and can lead to a desire for more social media use. Moreover, social media platforms are designed to make us feel like we are missing out on something if we are not constantly checking our feeds. This can lead to a compulsion to check our social media accounts regularly, even when we know that there is no new content. The constant notifications that we receive on social media also play a role in addiction. Every time we receive a notification, our brains release dopamine, creating a sense of anticipation and excitement. This can lead to a desire to keep checking our accounts to see if we have received any new notifications. Furthermore, social media platforms use a range of psychological tactics to keep us engaged. For instance, they use likes and followers as a form of social currency, creating a sense of competition and validation. They also use a range of visual and interactive elements, such as autoplay and infinite scrolling, to keep us engaged for longer periods. Conclusion. Social media has become an important part of our lives, but its impact on our mental health, relationships, privacy, and physical health is increasing very fast. The constant dopamine hits we receive from social media, along with the fear of missing out and the psychological tactics used by social media platforms, can lead to a compulsion to use social media that can have serious consequences. However, it is important to note that not all social media are negative. Social media can be a powerful tool for connecting with others, sharing information, and building communities. To combat the negative effects of social media, it is important to set boundaries and limit on our social media use. We can also take steps to improve our mental and physical well-being, such as engaging in physical activity, and building strong relationships with those around us. At last, social media has its benefits, but its impact on our lives can be negative if we are not careful. So that's all for today's video on the dark reality of social media and the real science behind its addiction. If you enjoy this video, then give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.